How are you today? This is Peter Christian Hessing here. I hope you're having a beautiful day and that God and Jesus is blessing you and your family and everything is going on great for you. And I hope that we can solve a lot of problems in the world. We can end poverty and homelessness and have nuclear disarmament and take care of global warming and all of that. And this is one of the things we're trying to do on this program, offer solutions to a lot of the problems that we face. Yeah, Peter Christian Hessing Roper here. I am an inventor, patented inventor. I've had a US patent and I've worked with a lot of different inventions, and we have a technology that we can do so much things to make the world a better place. And this is what we're trying to do here with these programs and videos and so forth. Anyhow, we just had some very sad news about this incident in Las Vegas where some woman plowed into some pedestrians walking on the Las Vegas Strip, and one person has been killed. They're saying probably about 37 or so people have been wounded, and this is a very sad and tragic thing that has happened here. You wonder why these things really happen. I have lived in Las Vegas for some time. I work there. I work in real estate there, and actually I am planning to be going down to Las Vegas to do some work there. We're hoping to also to try and start a church there, and I'm planning to go there probably next month sometime in January. And it's really sad there to hear this thing happening. I know a lot of people in Las Vegas. I've worked there, have a lot of friends there, and I hope that we can solve these problems with not to have people doing stuff like that, and we definitely have to overcome terrorism. They're saying right now it's not a terrorist attack. It seems as if this person was very depressed, was coming from out of state and having some problems. There was a child in the car, and we really have to do more to stop these depressions and people being able to control their anger and so forth. I know it's how what poverty is. I have been poor, I have been homeless, but I have always tried to keep my faith in God and Jesus. As Jesus says, let not your heart be troubled, don't be afraid. I go to prepare a place for you, and in my Father's house there are many mansions. And I think that this is really something here that we have to really do to end poverty and homelessness in America and around the world. And a lot of things I believe can be done if the governments and the nations of the world get together to really stop poverty and unemployment and homelessness. There apparently this woman is having some problems and was also seen that she was homeless, and we really have to do more. I am trying to put together a program that we can send to the government, send to the president, Obama in the White House, and a lot of governments here to tackle the problem of homelessness and poverty in America. According to the statistics, we have probably about 500,000 or more people who are homeless across America, and we have another probably 40 million poor people who are poor and also face homelessness. And what I am thinking with this program is that this program would have the banks, like you have banks in every city, nearly in every major city, like whether it's Las Vegas or Los Angeles or New York or Phoenix or Tucson or Miami, New York City, Atlanta, Georgia, Chicago. Most of our major cities there, in nearly on every block you have a bank. And this program that I'm trying to put together and have people support would have a program where you would have banks where the government would get assistance from these banks, which are in nearly every block of the city, and provide them with a certain amount of funds where people can go into the banks, people who are homeless and unemployed, they can go into the banks and apply for homeless assistance, money that would help them come out of housing. And also, the banks have a long list of companies that they lend money to who are able to find jobs for these people. So this would be what you would call a bank-based jobs and housing program, where people who are homeless on the street poor, that would probably just be, you would say probably just, $30 billion or $20 billion, a small amount. If they invested that per year, because the World Bank and the IMF, they have nearly $1 trillion that they lend out per year. And a lot of those central banks, we have the Federal Reserve, and all these banks have billions of dollars. So this would be a bank assistance and job program, because banks are on every corner in every major city, whether it's Los Angeles or New York or Miami or Chicago or Phoenix or Tucson or Philadelphia or Washington D.C. You have a bank on every corner in the street. So this would be a bank assistance program where people could go into the banks, they could apply for assistance to help them find housing and also find jobs. So this is something that I'm working on, and I want to write more to to our presidents and our Congress people here to see if we can get support for this. But I think we really have to do something to end poverty and homelessness in America. We have too much poor people and homeless people here in America and around the world. Thank you, God bless you, the Christian Hesian. Remember to look for my book coming out, the 24/7 Safety Inspection Treaty to prevent nuclear war and also global warming. We have some music coming out there. I have some gospel music that we're putting out there, a gospel CD coming out. Ask God and Jesus for everlasting life, and we have some music with America Hearts. I have some rap music, the president of reggae rap, hip hop. So always look for that. And speak the Christian Hessing, give your hearts and life to God and to Jesus. Let's bring all the peoples of the world together. Christians and Muslims, Americans, Russians and Chinese and African Americans and Jamaicans and West Indians and Europeans and Hispanics. Let's bring all the peoples of the world together, Christians and Muslims, all around the world, to make peace and love. Thank you. God bless. Give your hearts and life to God and Jesus. Peace and love. Join me again, Peter Christian Hessing.